We interrupt regular programming to bring you a message.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mike's Retro Tech and another Tamiya video. So today I've got the mystery machine, which, as you saw in previous videos, has been run, is working fine. You know, it's still there. It's got the nice copper wheels on it. It's looking brilliant. The last thing to do was put Scooby and Shaggy in, and what I've been waiting for is this steering wheel. Now I believe this is from a Traxxas, so it should be the right size. So let's get it open and have a look. This was about £6, I think, including postage from China. And you get a metal steering wheel. Oh, get that out of there. So you get metal steering wheel, 3-spoke, perforated like your, I don't know, your rock crawler maybe. And you get some rubber gaskets and 2 cotter pins to stick this to your dashboard. Now it only goes down as far as that with the holes. Now I'm not sure how we're going to do this, because remember from last time, that's the dashboard that I made, and really it should go maybe in the middle there, I don't know. It needs to go somewhere. It can't go underneath because there's nothing to hold it in. But if it goes sort of like in there maybe, and comes in at an angle like that, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, maybe like that, and I can glue it in place, because we just need enough space for Shaggy to be able to hold it, which is, I suppose, like that. I mean, it's only for effect, isn't it? It's not actually to use, so we do it like that. So Shaggy's going to sit, let's have a see, he's going to sit in the car like that. Well, he's going to sit sort of in there like that, and his arms are going to be up. So the steering wheel really needs to be sort of like that, and it's oversized, because I would imagine it will be oversized in one of these Bedford style vans. So we have him like that, and then there's the, yeah, I think that might be good. Yeah, so we need to put a hole in here and put the steering wheel through, and it needs to come to about here. Right, so that's what I need to do. Get a hole put in that. So let's find my drill. Let's see what drill bit we can use. So I'm thinking number 4 maybe from here. Steady. Number 4, too small. Number 5, yeah, number 5 is the right one. That looks like it's going to be the right size. Yep, I think so. Slightly bigger, but that's fine. I don't have another one. Number 4's too small. Got to be number 5. Right, so let's put that on one side. Get my drill. Okay. That's fine. So we're on number 15. Let's put it on number 5. And then we can go in at an angle and go in down. No. So we're going to have to go in straight and then angle it down later. like so. Yeah, so it's a bit wobbly, but it's not that bad. So that looks pretty good, I think. Now, what I'm going to have to do when I take... Oh, they're quite stiff. Take the body clips off. I don't want to damage the wing mirrors, so we'll have to glue those on now. Okay. Right, so wing mirrors need to be glued. Yeah. Yeah, just so that they're in the right place. But that's fine because I've got some of this stinky glue, all-purpose glue, which will blob a bit on there like that, blob a bit on there like that, and that should glue into place. Now also we need to use that for the dashboard. Now I'm not so sure how this dash is going to go in. So you see now, is it going to go in like that? Let's have a look. Yeah, I have a feeling it needs to, yeah. So that is now too long. So I'm going to have to take this bottom shank off. And we can do that with these pliers, I think. Let's see if I do that. Yeah, there we go. So that's the bottom of it taken off, and that makes it nice and stumpy, which means it will go, yeah, any way we want now. So that can go, as you can see, right up in the front. Right up in the front, which means it goes right there like that. So I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll do it that way. Yeah, which means that I put, what have we got, glue in there. Just to hold it in, and then glue all on there like that. Now, do not inhale. Yeah, no, don't inhale. Don't sniff the glue. That's not pleasant. And then that I believe goes in there like so. Let's see whether that yeah, there like that. And that probably won't stick on there, will it? Damn. I would use my battery powered glue gun, but I think the trigger's broken on it, so I might fix that first. Let's just put another dibby dobby glue just on there like that, so it holds it in. And I can put some some hot snot when I've fixed this. Right. Yeah. Right, we'll leave that to one side. Along with Scooby and Shaggy. And we'll try and fix the glue gun. Right. So we'll come back to the mystery machine in a few minutes once the glue is set. So, in a previous video, as you will have just seen, I will have fixed the glue gun. As you can see, it's a bit, doesn't really fit in the charger properly. In fact, I think it's probably that socket. Oh yeah, it's that's a bit busted. Yeah, it's got squished. Right, so plug that in there. There we go. That's okay on there. Right, so that's being fixed. That's been fixed. That's on charge. So while it's doing that, this glue is still curing and setting. Yeah, and it looks like it's almost done. Yeah, so it stinks to high heaven, but there we go. So what I need to do now is work out how Scooby and Shaggy are going to fit in there. Now, his head is going to have to touch the roof, which I knew about anyway, so that's fine. Oh. Yeah, so possibly I'm going to have to take his legs off. Because his arms will move up. His arms will move up to fit on the steering wheel, which is fine. I can do that. It's just positioning him inside the car. So there, I think. So either we take his legs off, or we take him up to here. And if we take him up to there, we have to do the same thing for Scooby, which is here, so that he'll fit on a piece of plastic that I've got with his feet on the dashboard. Yeah, I think possibly. I think we need to do that. I think we need to take him off here. But then I don't know how I'm going to fix him to the car. Might have to put a piece of plastic that goes across his waist and sticks on the side of the car. That might be a good idea. I can actually do that. I've got some spare plastic, so that's fine. So we'll do that then. So let's cut him off. I know there's going to be a lot of triggering of people this, because it's not really a collectible. It's quite a prevalent toy, this anyway, so it's not really. There we go. We'll do him across there. And then also we'll glue his head in, because it keeps, I mean, that's not good, is it? Yeah. I never noticed that before, but Shaggy appears to be a bit boss-eyed. He's got a bit of a squint there, bless him. Yeah, that's not good. But anyway, so if we put him like that in the car, in the van, with him on the steering wheel, that should be pretty good. Right, we'll take him off there. Now, what have I got on my Dremel? Right, I'm back with that. So I've got my cutting blade on my Dremel, on my multi-tool. So let's see whether that will fit in there. It might be too big, that one. Yeah, the inside of that is too big, I thought so. So we have to use the other inside, which is up here. Yeah, there we go. Okie doke. Now, let me plug this in. Move those out of the way there. Plug that in. And then plug him in. Everything's falling off my table. Ridiculous. There we go. Right. So we check we're in frame. No, we're not really. There we go, we are now. Right. So I'm going to take his legs off. It seems cruel because his legs are, you know, fully working, but I've got no seat for him to sit on. And if he sits there, his feet are going to be in the chassis of the lunchbox, and I don't really want that. So, for the cost of £3 that this was, yeah, I'm not rightly bothered. Right, so there we go. So he's disemboweled him. Now, that's going to make it easier to make a nice neat cut. There we go. And then I get me a piece of sandpaper and we sand him flat. Now it looks like he's being held hostage. I'm sorry, Shaggy. And what I probably will do is I'll probably glue him, as well as his head. I'll glue him, his arms in place as well, with a tiny bit of super glue maybe. Just so his arms actually touch the steering wheel. Yeah. Okay, so not much missing. And then we'll keep the legs for a different project, maybe. I don't know. Right. So, while we're waiting for this, let me get, if I can, some super glue on his neck. Right, how's that coming out of there now? I don't think it is. No. Right. I can't get into this super glue now. Now, Oh, there we go. Right, and the reason I couldn't get into it is because it's all gummed up and glued up there. Right. Yeah. So in there. Yeah, there we go. Bit of super glue. So we'll... Oh, too much, I think. Yeah, we'll pull his head. Let's move his arms back. Pull his head out like so. Drop a touch in there. There we go. And the same on his arms. Take the detritus off the bottom of that Allen key. Seems to be the only thing that's big enough to fit through the hole in that lid. I do need to get some more of that super glue though, because I am running out very quickly. There we go, that should stop it from sticking anymore. Brill. Right, so what have we got? We've got arm stuck, head stuck. Brilliant. That fits superb in there. Yep. So what we need to do now is the same thing for Scooby. So I'm thinking his feet go on the steering wheel, so possibly he comes about here. Yeah, his feet go on the dashboard. Yeah, that's fine. That will do. So I don't want his back legs and his tail in. So, yeah. Sorry, Scooby. Hollow. So there we go. Nice. Right, so while I'm waiting for the glue to dry here on this, on that, I'll have a look at seeing how I can mount these two guys in the actual car. Now, we need to span from here to here, and I wasn't sure what I'd got. And also we need to make sure that, yeah, it goes sort of like middle for diddle. What I found is one of these, which is the plastic casing that silicon chips come in, so some dim chips. And it seems to be overly long. So if we go from sort of like there to say there, and cut that down, that should fit in wherever the guys can sit, and then we can sit the guys on here, can't we? So look at that, that's really quite strong. Right, that's not going to work. Time for my little saw. Say hello to my little saw. Right, my little craft saw. I've got a different blade on that as well, a very fine one, but this should be good enough. So that will go in there like so, with Shaggy there. That looks pretty good. So can you see that? So we mark middle for diddle there for Shaggy, and then Scoob. How's Scoob gonna fit? Yeah, so Scooby's bulbous body is causing a problem. So we really need to take that flat. So all that needs to come off. Yeah. Right, I think I'll use sandpaper for that, as opposed to using the saw again. Yeah, that's working, that's good. Possibly even use this little knife. Yeah, that'll work. Right, I'm going to cut it off with this.
A few moments later.
Right, so using the saw, I've cut straight across there, as straight as possible. There's still some bits that need sanding off. There's a tiny bit in the corner there that just needs to come off. Use the sandpaper. And I've sanded him so that he's got a flat belly. And then hopefully that flat belly means that when Shaggy is sat in the car, like so, Scoob can also sit in the car. Yeah, so Shaggy's arms will have to come up a tad for him to sit there, and Scoob, if he's going to be in there like that, we'll put Scoob there, like so. Right, so the question then is, which is the best way to put these on? That way, so you see he's a bit wonky, isn't he? So he needs to be cut. Right, so we need to cut him straight. That's a pain. Oh well. This is where I need a little vice. Almost. There. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so he either goes that way with Scooby like so, and then that goes upside down that way in the car. Yeah, I think that's the best way of doing it. Or I think, oh, actually maybe that way, so there's more bite. Yeah, maybe that way then. Maybe that way. So if I put a notch in there, and a notch in there, so we know what's going where. That goes in there. It'll probably also add some extra strength. Not so sure, because when we open this up to put the body on, it's going to come apart, isn't it? So do we we might have to put some screws in there then, maybe. There. Yeah, maybe. So that's going that way like that. I don't know. I think it's the way forward though, that. So let's make a mark there. And a mark there. Now I am wondering whether do I leave that clear or do I paint it black? You're not really going to see it inside the case, are you? No. Okay. I think I might leave it as it is. Right. Let's get some more of my super glue. Must remember that you've got to face that way. There's nothing really I can put in there to stop it from falling over, is there? Oh, that'll do. Excellent. And then the same for Scooby. So it will need to go towards the front of it, I think. Because it is only super glue, it will come off if I need to. So we put him in there like so. And because his legs haven't been glued, they should reach slightly further forward. Want to stick, old Scoob? Oh, there we go, that's better now. Yeah, there we go. And I'm not rightly bothered about Scoob's head, so it can be whichever way he decides to look. Right. Let me get a bit of that spray, the activation spray. Poo-wee, stinky. So there we go. So, Shaggy and Scooby on their seat. I mean, I could always mask that off and spray it black, I suppose. So let's see if this fits in here now. I mean, it should do. It does. But Scoob is quite a way away from the dashboard. But it doesn't look bad, I don't think, that. Look at that. That is pretty good. So Scooby's in the car, and Shaggy's in the car, and he's touching the steering wheel, and it looks like he's driving. That, I think, is brilliant. So, that, I think, is the correct place to put it. Yeah, like so. So what we'll do is we'll wait for the glue gun. And then we'll just hot snot it in as a temporary measure. And then glue it in properly afterwards. But I think that looks pretty damn good. Yeah. Should we try and glue him in? This is going to be fun. Right, well, they're in. That's pretty good. So I wonder now whether we're still able to get it. Well, that should be alright. So if the cables go there, we could clip the cables in there maybe. So you can't see them inside. That looks alright. Okay. Right. Let's get the rolling chassis and see what we've got with the the towing is still a bit iffy on that. It's still pulling in, which we need to address. Yeah, I think I need to take one of those off, spin it round a bit. Yeah, definitely. Right, so what is going to happen now with the body? So, oh, you see it's pulled off. I thought it would. Well, there you go. Look at that. That looks mint, I think. So, Scooby and Shaggy are in the car. And I don't want to run this really now. I really don't want to run it. It looks too good. Wow. They're going to bounce around in there. No, they're alright. No, that's cool. They've not moved at all. Yep, well, there you go. Right, so there we have it. I'll put the case clips back on again, and not the case clips, the shell clips, sorry. So it's all clipped in, and then that's the 2.4 gigahertz mystery machine completely finished. So the next thing to do is give it a run and show you what it looks like running with Shaggy and Scooby inside. They might fall out, they might not, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Shaggy's in it, Scooby's in it, so I just need the other characters now. Fred, Velma and Daphne around the outside, just stood up there, so it looks like the full set, and then I can do a diorama of it, and then I can drive it and show you guys what it looks like running, which should look pretty epic. Right, well there you go. As usual, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, and then select all to get notifications when I upload more videos. Do yourself a favour and download the mobile app, and then you will get push notifications when I upload more videos. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Do you think it looks pretty good? Should I run it? Should it be a shelf queen? I think it should be run, really. I don't want to waste my money and have it as a shelf queen. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm well impressed with that now. So that's it, complete. Done. That's my project for the mystery machine. Right, done. That's it, as ever. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.